Today, we're diving deep into a book that has transformed the lives of countless individuals. Attitude is Everything. Change Your Attitude. Change Your Life by the incredible Jeff Keller. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever noticed how your mood can affect everything you do? When you wake up feeling positive, your day seems to flow effortlessly. But when you're feeling down, even the simplest tasks can feel like climbing a mountain. Jeff Keller understood this powerful connection, and he laid out a clear roadmap for cultivating a winning attitude. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's explore the life-changing lessons from Attitude is Everything. The very first lesson Jeff Keller introduces us to is this: your attitude is your window to the world. Imagine looking out of a window. If the glass is clean, you see a bright and clear picture. But if the glass is dirty or foggy, your view is distorted and unclear. According to Keller, your attitude is like that window. It filters how you perceive the world around you. If you have a positive attitude, you're more likely to see opportunities, solutions, and the good in people. But if your attitude is negative, you'll tend to focus on problems, obstacles, and the flaws in others. It's the same world, but your attitude determines what you see. Think of two people facing the exact same challenge. One person with a positive attitude might see it as a chance to learn and grow. They might say, "Okay, this is tough, but I'm going to figure it out." The other person with a negative attitude might feel defeated and say, "This is impossible. Why does this always happen to me?" The key takeaway here is that you have the power to choose your window. You can decide whether to look at the world through a lens of optimism or pessimism, and that choice will dramatically impact your experiences. The next crucial teaching from the book is, you're a human magnet. Have you ever noticed how certain people just seem to attract positive things and opportunities into their lives? And conversely, how some people seem to constantly encounter negativity? Keller argues that this isn't just coincidence. It's because we are all like human magnets, attracting into our lives what we project through our attitudes. If you consistently radiate positivity, enthusiasm, and confidence, you'll naturally draw positive people, opportunities, and experiences towards you. People are drawn to energy and optimism. They want to be around those who make them feel good. On the other hand, if you constantly complain, criticize, and exude negativity, you likely attract more of the same. People might start to avoid you, and you might find yourself surrounded by more problems and challenges. Keller shares a simple analogy here. Think about a radio station. If you tune into a station that broadcasts positive and uplifting music, that's what you'll hear. If you tune into a station that plays negative and depressing music, that's your experience. Your attitude is like your personal broadcasting station, sending out signals to the world around you. So, in a nutshell, if you want to attract more good into your life, start by cultivating a positive attitude. Be the kind of person that others are naturally drawn to. The third lesson Keller emphasizes is, picture your way to success. This teaching highlights the incredible power of visualization. Our minds are incredibly powerful, and what we vividly imagine and consistently focus on has a strong tendency to manifest in our reality. Keller encourages us to create clear and compelling mental pictures of our goals and dreams. When you can see yourself already achieving what you desire, it creates a powerful sense of belief and motivation. This mental rehearsal helps to program your subconscious mind for success. Imagine you want to achieve a specific goal, like getting a promotion at work. Instead of just vaguely wishing for it, Keller suggests you vividly picture yourself in that new role. See yourself succeeding in your new responsibilities, interacting confidently with your colleagues, and enjoying the rewards of your hard work. The more detailed and emotionally engaging your mental picture is, the more powerful it becomes. It's like creating a mental blueprint for your future success. This practice not only fuels your motivation, but also helps you to identify opportunities and take actions that align with your vision. The key takeaway here is to harness the power of your imagination. Don't just dream about success, see it, feel it, and experience it in your mind. This mental practice is a powerful tool for turning your aspirations into reality. Moving on, the fourth teaching is, make a commitment, and you'll move mountains. Keller stresses the importance of making a firm and unwavering commitment to your goals. Wishing and hoping are not enough. You need to make a conscious decision that you are going to achieve what you set out to do, no matter what obstacles you might encounter along the way. When you make a true commitment, it creates a powerful driving force within you. It fuels your perseverance and helps you to stay focused even when things get tough. It's like drawing a line in the sand and saying, I am going to cross this line. Keller shares a story about a salesperson who was struggling to meet his targets. He decided to make a firm commitment to double his sales within the next 3 months. He wrote down his goal, visualized his success, and developed a detailed action plan. He worked harder, smarter, and with more determination than ever before. And guess what? He not only met his goal, but exceeded it. The key takeaway here is that commitment is the engine that drives achievement. It's the unwavering resolve that helps you to overcome challenges and stay on track towards your goals. So, identify your dreams, make a solid commitment to them, and watch yourself move mountains. The fifth lesson from the book is, turn your problems into opportunities. Life is full of challenges and setbacks. It's inevitable. But the way we react to these problems is what truly matters. Keller teaches us that every problem contains the seed of an opportunity. It's all about how you choose to look at it. Instead of getting discouraged or feeling like a victim when faced with a problem, Keller encourages us to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? What opportunity might this problem be presenting? Think about Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. Each failure wasn't seen as a dead end, but as a valuable piece of information that brought him closer to his goal. He turned each problem into an opportunity to learn and refine his approach. The key takeaway here is to adopt a problem-solving mindset. When faced with adversity, don't dwell on the negative. Instead, look for the hidden opportunities for growth, learning, and innovation. Every challenge can be a stepping stone to something better. The sixth teaching Keller presents is, your words blaze a trail. The words we use have immense power. They not only reflect our thoughts, but also shape our reality. Keller emphasizes the importance of choosing our words carefully and using them to create a positive and empowering future. Negative self-talk can be incredibly damaging. If you constantly tell yourself things like, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, you'll start to believe it, and your actions will likely reflect those limiting beliefs. On the other hand, using positive and affirmative language can build your confidence and propel you towards your goals. Saying things like, I am capable, I can achieve this, and I'm getting better every day can have a profound impact on your mindset and your actions. Keller shares the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. What you consistently say and believe about yourself and your future has a strong tendency to come true. Your words are like a trail that you are blazing for your life. Make sure you are blazing a trail towards success and happiness. The key takeaway here is to become mindful of your language, both the words you speak out loud and the thoughts you entertain in your mind. Choose words that empower you, uplift you, and create a vision of the future you desire. The seventh lesson is a simple yet profound one. How are you? This might seem like a casual greeting, but Keller delves deeper into its significance. He points out that when someone asks us, how are you? Our typical response is often automatic and not entirely truthful. We might say, fine, even if we're feeling stressed, tired, or unhappy. Keller encourages us to be more mindful of our internal state and to answer this question honestly, at least to ourselves. Taking a moment to check in with ourselves allows us to identify any negative feelings or thoughts that might be brewing beneath the surface. Once we acknowledge how we are truly feeling, we can then take steps to address those feelings. If we're feeling negative, we can consciously choose to shift our focus to more positive thoughts or engage in activities that lift our spirits. This simple act of self-awareness is crucial for maintaining a positive attitude. It's like regularly checking the temperature gauge in your car. If it's running too hot, you know you need to take action before it leads to a bigger problem. Similarly, checking in with your emotional state allows you to address any negativity before it takes over. The key takeaway here is to cultivate self-awareness. Pay attention to how you're truly feeling and be honest with yourself. This simple practice can help you stay on track and maintain a positive outlook. The eighth teaching is straightforward and vital. Stop complaining. Keller emphasizes that complaining is a destructive habit that not only makes you feel worse, but also repels others. It focuses your attention on the negative aspects of a situation and prevents you from seeing potential solutions. Think about someone you know who constantly complains. How does it make you feel to be around them? Chances are, it's draining and unpleasant. Complaining creates a negative atmosphere and doesn't solve any problems. In fact, it often exacerbates them. Keller encourages us to make a conscious effort to eliminate complaining from our lives. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, try to focus on what you can do to make things better. If you find yourself wanting to complain, try to reframe the situation in a more positive light or focus on finding a solution. He suggests a simple exercise. Try going for a day without complaining. You'll be surprised at how often you catch yourself wanting to voice a complaint. This awareness is the first step towards breaking the habit. The key takeaway here is to recognize the detrimental effects of complaining and make a conscious decision to stop. Focus your energy on finding solutions and cultivating a more positive and proactive approach to life. The ninth lesson from Attitude is Everything is: associate with positive people. The people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our attitudes and our lives. Keller highlights the importance of choosing our associations wisely and surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive, and encouraging individuals. Think about it. If you spend most of your time with people who are negative, pessimistic, and constantly complaining, their negativity is likely to rub off on you. It can be difficult to maintain a positive attitude when you're constantly bombarded with negativity. On the other hand, when you associate with people who are optimistic, enthusiastic, and goal-oriented, their positive energy can be contagious. They can inspire you, encourage you, and support you in achieving your own goals. Keller uses the analogy of a gardener. If you plant healthy seeds in fertile soil and surround them with sunshine and water, they will thrive. But if you plant them in poor soil and neglect them, they will likely wither. Your social environment is like the soil for your attitude. Choose your environment carefully and surround yourself with people who will help you grow. The key takeaway here is to be intentional about the people you spend your time with. Seek out positive and supportive individuals who uplift you and encourage your growth. Limit your exposure to negativity and those who drain your energy. The 10th teaching is about facing our fears. Confront your fears and grow. Fear is a natural human emotion, but it can often hold us back from pursuing our dreams and reaching our full potential. Keller emphasizes that growth and progress often lie just beyond our comfort zones, and overcoming our fears is essential for personal development. He points out that many of our fears are based on limiting beliefs or past negative experiences. Often, the things we fear the most are not as scary as we imagine them to be. Keller encourages us to identify our fears and to take small steps to confront them. It's like learning to swim. You wouldn't jump into the deep end right away. You would start in the shallow end, gradually getting comfortable in the water. Similarly, you can start by tackling smaller fears and gradually build your confidence to face bigger challenges. He shares the story of a woman who was terrified of public speaking. She knew that this fear was holding her back in her career. She decided to join a public speaking group and started by speaking in front of a small, supportive audience. Gradually, her confidence grew and she was eventually able to speak confidently in front of larger groups. The key takeaway here is to not let fear paralyze you. Identify your fears, take small steps to confront them, and watch yourself grow in confidence and capability. Remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite fear. The 11th lesson is perhaps a bit counterintuitive. Get out there and fail. Keller argues that failure is not the opposite of success. It's often a necessary part of the journey. We learn and grow from our mistakes. Fear of failure can be a major obstacle to taking action and pursuing our goals. He encourages us to reframe our perspective on failure. Instead of viewing it as a sign of inadequacy, we should see it as a valuable learning opportunity. Every time we fail, we gain insights into what doesn't work, and we can use that knowledge to refine our approach and try again. Keller shares numerous examples of successful people who experienced many failures before achieving their breakthroughs. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, was rejected hundreds of times before finally finding someone who believed in his recipe. The key takeaway here is to not be afraid to take risks and to embrace failure as a learning experience. Don't let the fear of making mistakes prevent you from taking action. Remember that every failure brings you one step closer to success. The final key teaching from Attitude is Everything is networking that gets results. Keller emphasizes the importance of building strong and meaningful relationships with others. Networking is not just about collecting business cards. It's about creating genuine connections with people who can support you, offer guidance, and open doors to new opportunities. He stresses the importance of being proactive in building your network. This involves reaching out to people, attending industry events, and actively engaging in conversations. It's also crucial to be a giver, not just a taker. Focus on how you can help others, and they will be more likely to help you in return. Keller highlights the power of referrals and word of mouth. Often, the best opportunities come through people we know. Building a strong network expands your reach and increases your chances of finding new opportunities and achieving your goals. The key takeaway here is to invest time and effort in building genuine relationships with others. Be proactive, be helpful, and nurture your network. The connections you make can be invaluable in your personal and professional life. So, those are the 12 powerful lessons from Jeff Keller's Attitude is Everything. It's a book that reminds us that we have more control over our lives than we might think. By consciously choosing to cultivate a positive attitude, we can unlock our potential, overcome challenges, and create a life filled with success and happiness. Now, before we wrap up, let's quickly touch upon some common pitfalls people encounter when trying to implement these teachings. One common challenge is inconsistency. It's easy to feel motivated after reading the book or watching this video, but maintaining that positive attitude day in and day out can be tough. Life throws curveballs, and it's natural to feel down sometimes. The key is to be persistent. Don't get discouraged by occasional setbacks. Just keep practicing these principles, and over time, they will become more ingrained in your thinking. Another pitfall is surrounding yourself with negativity. Even if you're trying your best to stay positive, if you're constantly around negative people or consuming negative content, it can be an uphill battle. Be mindful of your environment and consciously choose to spend more time with positive influences. Finally, some people might struggle with genuine belief. Simply saying positive affirmations without truly believing them might not yield the desired results. It's important to connect with the underlying emotions and visualize your success with conviction. Start small, celebrate small wins, and gradually build your belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your goals. Remember, changing your attitude is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and don't give up. And that brings us to the end of our summary of Attitude is Everything. I truly believe that the principles in this book can make a real difference in your life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these teachings resonated with you the most? Which one are you planning to implement in your life right away? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more book summaries and personal growth content. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who might benefit from these powerful lessons. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, your attitude is everything. I'll see you in the next video.